Hello, and welcome to today's discussion. I'm Claire, and I'm joined by Alan. We'll be covering several key news stories and exploring their details and implications.
Hello, Claire. I'm Alan. We're starting with a significant development from the Vatican.
Pope Leo XIV has made a historic apology for the role the Holy See played in legitimizing slavery. The apology acknowledges that past popes authorized European rulers to enslave non-Christians, a practice that had significant historical impact.
That's a significant admission. How does this apology relate to previous statements from the Vatican regarding slavery?
While past popes have apologized for Christians' involvement in the transatlantic slave trade, this marks the first time a pope has publicly acknowledged and apologized for the Vatican's role in legitimizing slavery. It's a notable step in addressing historical wrongdoing.
What specific actions or documents from past popes are being referenced here that legitimize slavery?
The reports indicate that certain papal documents authorized European rulers to enslave non-Christians, effectively legitimizing the practice. The apology characterizes this history as a wound in Christian memory.
So, what's the potential impact of this apology on the Vatican's relationship with its followers and the broader community?
The apology is likely to be seen as a meaningful step towards reconciliation and acknowledgement of past wrongdoing. It may help to address historical grievances and demonstrate a commitment to confronting the past.
Moving on to a different story, the Supreme Court has expressed concern over the National Testing Agency's repeated failures to prevent paper leaks in the NEET exam.
That's right. The court has sought responses from the Center, NTA, and CBI regarding pleas to replace the NTA with a more robust and autonomous body. The NTA has been directed to file an affidavit detailing steps taken to comply with previous recommendations.
What were the specific criticisms leveled by the Supreme Court against the NTA?
The court expressed sadness that the NTA has not learned lessons from earlier incidents, indicating a pattern of failure in preventing leaks. The NTA has been criticized for not being robust or autonomous enough.
How might the proposed replacement of the NTA with a new body impact the conduct of future exams?
If the NTA is replaced or significantly reformed, it could lead to more secure and transparent examination processes. The new body might implement more stringent security measures and better oversight.
Shifting gears, Russia has threatened more strikes on Kyiv and advised foreign citizens to leave the city.
Yes, Russia's foreign ministry warned foreign citizens, including diplomatic personnel, to leave Kyiv as soon as possible. This warning comes amid escalating tensions and military actions.
What are the stated reasons behind Russia's threat to launch more strikes on Kyiv?
According to the reports, Russia plans to target decision-making centers and defense industrial facilities in Kyiv. The strikes are framed as a response to recent actions by Kyiv.
So, how might this escalation affect the diplomatic community and foreign nationals in Kyiv?
The warning to foreign citizens suggests a significant escalation, potentially putting diplomatic personnel and other foreigners at risk. It may complicate diplomatic efforts and evacuation processes.
Let's discuss the emerging deal between the U.S. and Iran. Israeli opposition leader Yair Lapid has criticized the deal, saying it fails to meet Israel's goals.
Lapid accused Prime Minister Netanyahu of not influencing the negotiations effectively, allowing the U.S. to negotiate with Iran without sufficient Israeli input.
What are the key aspects of the emerging deal that Lapid finds problematic?
The reports indicate that Lapid believes the deal does not achieve Israel's objectives regarding the war. The specifics of the deal and Israel's concerns are not detailed in the reports.
To understand Lapid's concerns better, let's look at what's known about the U.S.-Iran deal. The deal purportedly aims to end the war and reopen the Strait of Hormuz.
According to regional officials, the deal would involve the U.S. ending its blockade of Iranian oil exports and gradually reopening the Strait of Hormuz. U.S. President Donald Trump mentioned that negotiations are proceeding well.
What are the main uncertainties or unknowns about this emerging deal?
The details of the deal are still emerging, and there are likely many specifics that have not been publicly disclosed. The implications for regional stability and the roles of other actors, like Israel, remain unclear.
As we wrap up today's discussion, it's clear that these stories cover a wide range of significant global issues, from historical apologies to geopolitical tensions and education educational reforms.
Indeed, each of these stories highlights complex issues with far-reaching implications. Thank you for joining us, Alan.
Thank you, Claire. That's all for today.
Goodbye, and see you later.